Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you are easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. Now, what I'm going to talk about today, I'm going to make a topic about black women's hypergamous nature. And I'm going to show you how the hypergamous nature of today's modern day black woman is making it very hard for them to have successful relationships because they're greedy. They just want to have money. They just want to have a man that's going to baby them and cuddle them while they don't contribute nothing to the relationship whatsoever. This is the newest narrative. This is what women want. So we're going to go ahead and play that right quick. Hold on one second as I pull it up for you, ladies and gentlemen. And then I will provide my analytical commentary to it. Let's get it now.
Hey, she remarried. I had a stepfather, and when I was 15 years old, they told me they were getting a divorce, and so I couldn't understand it because my stepfather introduced me to sports. He was like a stabilizing factor in my life because my father was a nut. I asked my mom, I'm like, yo, why are you divorcing this man? She looked in my eyes. She said, because I deserve nice things and he can't give them to me. It fucked me up that a man didn't give her nice things, and so he was disposable. That's how I internalized it. Ooh. So instantly, I'm not buying a woman's shit. My father.
Now I want you to understand what you just heard right then, ladies and gentlemen. This young man right here, real biological father, was a piece of doo-doo. So what had happened was that the mother remarried, got with a good, decent man, and I always advise you not to marry these single moms, but this man did it anyway. She married another man. And according to that man right there, he was an excellent father. Introduced him to sports, took care of him, spent father-son days and all this good stuff. But that wasn't enough for the mother. What the mother wanted and needed, she wanted the man to buy her nice things all the time. And she told her son that. And he said it made him look at women differently. It made him feel that if a man is not giving her money or is not buying him Gucci, Chanel, Louis Vuitton, all these nice things, then that man is worthless and disposable. I don't think you women understand how you are impacting the minds of young black men. When these young boys see mama being a thought for money, it makes him look at women differently. He don't want to do nothing for a woman because he feels he's only going to be used by a woman. Why? Because mama herself was a low down, good for nothing, mustard back heifer who used men. Let's keep going.
Do they ask you, what do you bring to the table? Or is it just
ignore my hair, I just washed it, I'm getting ready to do a braid out. Anywho. So I don't really think black men care about what you bring to the table. I think black men...
I'm sorry, I forgot to warn you about this woman's appearance. Like I said before, she is not an ugly woman. She is just a savagely unattractive woman.
Use this question as an attempt to humble the women that they are asking it to. For example, I have had black men literally tell me that I am not attractive enough for the standards that I require.
You're not. Some reason nowadays women who are overweight, obese, and are not attractive, I'm talking about below a 5 or a 4, feel that they can walk around and get the same things that Beyonce can get. You can't. You have to get what is suitable for you. You have to do the best you can with what you got, lady. And I hate to break your heart, but you might have a heart of gold. You might can throw down in the kitchen every Wednesday. There's something in that pot smelling good in that kitchen. Make a man want to come eat with you. But if you look like a turd donkey, he is not going to want to wife you. I'm just being honest with you. You may have to get you a below average man or an average man who may not have as much going on. Because a man who has built himself into a successful man has every right to pick the best one from the litter out there. It's just what it is. I hate to hurt your feelings. I ain't trying to. You may be a good, great woman, but your physical appearance matters to men because men are visual. So if you need to lose some weight so you won't look like a turd donkey anymore, then do that. Do the work. Stop complaining that men are not finding you attractive. That's something that a man cannot control. Either a man is attracted to a woman because it's in him to be attracted to her, or he's unattracted to a woman because it's in him to not be attracted to that woman. You cannot defeat biology. You just can't. Men like good-looking women who are in decent shape. There's nothing you can do about that. Let's keep going.
Never mind that I bring the same standards to the table. Never mind, these are basic standards like financial security, good paying job, education, family values, so on and so forth, right? I have also had men tell me that I should be okay dating the dude from like McDonald's or Walmart because he's a good man. Never mind that we may not be compatible, and never mind he doesn't meet any of the standards that I require.
Then guess what? Don't date him. If he don't meet your standards, if you're not compatible, you don't date him. That's how stupid are some of these people out here. Now, yeah, you want the man with the six-pack, you want the man with the six figures, but you do not qualify for a man looking the way you look. You look bad. You look horrible. You look terrible. And I'm not trying to say that in a mean way. I mean, you know, somebody might think you're pretty, but for the most part, a lot of men are not going to find this particular woman pretty. And I'm not trying to be offensive. Let's have a very real, honest conversation. Look at that woman on the screen. Look at her face. Can you honestly tell me that doesn't look like a Halloween mask? That's her real face. So let's keep going.
But for them, I'm never going to get the man that I want because I'm not attractive enough to get him. So they don't really care what I bring to the table.
Men do not care about what are you women? If a man got his own stuff, why would he even care about what you have to bring to the table when it comes to resources? We don't care about that, ladies and gentlemen. We don't care. I've been trying to tell you that. Everybody been trying to tell you that for years. Everybody. So let me show you a woman who says you should be a high maintenance woman. All right. And you're going to be single like this woman right here who's talking about it.
Most men are lying. They love high maintenance women. They just hate the fact that they can't afford them. I mean, just think about it. Men show their success through their women. This is how they compete amongst each other, through their women and how much they can provide. And the men that
Why do women think they know men so well? Can you tell me that? Can you name me one man who feels that he shows his success through a woman? Word, that's a delusional thing. I show my success through my house, through my rides, through my income, through my fancy clothes, that's my success. I earned that. I'm in control of that. A woman is never in my control. No matter if you married a woman, that is not your woman because she can do whatever she wants to. She's still your woman by choice. But as soon as she don't want to be your woman no more, she gone. Man, I do not compete with men by using women.
most men are lying. They love high maintenance women. They just hate the fact that they can't afford them. I mean, just think about it. Men show their success through their women. This is how they compete amongst each other, through their women and how much they can provide. And the men that are calling them simps are just upset and jealous because they can't do the same. They can't afford to do the same. So please, stay high maintenance. When he sees what you're doing for yourself, when he first meets you, he knows already what he has to level up to. I remember my man had told my brother, he was like, your sister is so expensive. And he's like, thanks. And my brother was like, my bad. I would wake up every single weekend, have a new pair of shoes outside of my door that my brother would buy for me. My mom would take me on shopping sprees.
That's her problem. Her parents spoiled her. And I met women like that who's been spoiled. And then they get a man that is a sucker and they want him to spoil her. Don't you ever spoil a woman that ain't your wife. Never. You can date them and do things with them, man. But you are not here to. I had a woman tell me recently that she want a man to keep her hair done. I'm like, bitch, lady, I'm not in a relationship with you. And I'm a grown-ass man. And I'm used to dealing with grown-ass women. It is not a man's responsibility to keep a woman hair up or keep her up. That's not my responsibility. You're not my wife. I do not have to pay a bill to get your nails and your hair and everything else done if you're not my wife. See, the thing is, you want me to come in as a sucker. You want me to trick right from the start. You want me to start buying purses. You want me to start buying clothes. You want me to start buying hair. So I'm supposed to pay you to look nice for me? You're supposed to go on your own money. If you like me, pay to make yourself look good for me. Y'all got the game all backwards.
Very well traveled from my dad. Like, these were things that I came in already, having experience and also doing for myself, like my monthly facials, getting my nails done every 2 weeks. He already knew, sizing me up on our dates, what expense I was going to be, what investment I was going to be. Sometimes women take rejection so bad, they take it so hard, but realize that a man is sizing you up. So if you are someone that he already feels like he can't afford, he's not going to move any further with you because he already knows he can't afford you. He has to move on to somebody else.
It doesn't mean that he doesn't have the ability to afford you. It could also mean that he does not want to pull up with that bullshit. Because as you encouraging women to be high maintenance, all you are saying is be a problem. Stress a man out. Come on, man. These women want to be treated like children. To take care of them like a child. They don't have any critical thinking. They don't have any ambitious women. I have never met a woman who is successful and has a lot of ambition want a man to take care of them that way. I've dated some women that got some nice jobs, some company they run. I've never seen any one of them ask me to get their hair done, their nails did. The only women who ask you to do that, man, are broke women. They like to tell you that you are broke because you don't want to do that. They want to tell you it ain't tricking if you got it. Let me tell you, it ain't tricking if I don't spend it either. If I don't want to spend that on you, you're not valuable enough for it. You haven't given me enough reason to see there's a reason for me to invest in you. But if you come in already with a price tag, I'm just going to smash that cat, dip off, or just completely leave you the hell alone and get with someone who is humble enough and have enough maturity about themselves to realize they have to present themselves as a woman who can take care of herself before she get in my world. Because if you can't take care of yourself, why the hell would I want you in my world? You're just a liability. When you ask a man to pay for all those things, you are telling him, I am not an asset to you. I am a liability. And this is why you getting jumped over they jump over you to get to the next woman. They'll smash you and go to another woman who is an asset to them. Whenever a woman says that's a red flag, that means she is going to be a leech.
Certain men won't even approach you because of how you look. And the fact of the matter is, men love when you are not attainable to every single man out there. They know that everyone can't afford you, and that's what they love about being with a high maintenance woman. So stay high maintenance.
I have never met one man. I'm 46 now. Excuse me. I haven't met one man who ever said, Jay, I love a high maintenance woman. I have never met a man say, man, I can't wait to spend all my damn check on this woman. I just can't wait, man. I just can't wait, Jay.
But nigga, if you know I get my nails done every 2 weeks and I'm down this week and I'm like, damn, I really wish I had my nails done.
Well, that means you don't have your priorities in check. That means you don't need your nails done this week.
That's
that means
true.
You can't handle it.
That's true. But that's the thing. I always get my nails done. I don't need you to. It's just that
now you
it
just
is what it is.
Without.
And that's true. But that also means you're just not someone I can look towards to be like, okay.
Over nails? Y'all can't even wipe your asses with these nails.
I can't know.
Isn't that important? What the fuck?
I didn't even have to say nothing on that one. Y'all already see how that was. You know that shit was stupid. 1 second. Put another one up there for you. Ugh.
I won't date men who are just rich. I date men who are generous. The girls that know, just because a man has money does not mean that he's willing to give it out. So he needs to be rich and generous. Otherwise, there's just no point.
Now, a man that is rich, that is right. He don't have to give you no money, but they want you to be generous. That's another way of saying I want you to be a simp trick. That's all that is. See, women, this is why you having a hard time surviving today, because you want every man to be an ATM. That's the problem. You don't know how to appreciate a man. Have you noticed everything I'm playing right now? No woman has really just said anything about a man's character or core values. It's all been about money. Money hungry, gold digging women.
Let me tell you something. A man's love is not enough. That might sound bad, but let me explain.
Makes all the sense in the world. Me and my sister talk about this quite a lot, and I always say this thing. I think once we start fancying a man, we really make ourselves believe that his love is all we will ever need to be okay. Until reality kicks us in the back. Men are not our friends, and you will always be in trouble when you think that his love is enough to keep the two of you going.
So men are not friends. Think about what she's saying. So she's not interested in the fact that you can have friendship, when a man is your friend, that means y'all compatible. That means y'all get along. But all she cares about is the money. Love is not enough. I know love don't pay the bills. Don't get me wrong, I understand that. But they are not saying it in that way. They're saying that they don't have a love for you. They have a love for your money.
Start high. Only settle with something that makes sense. Start very high in your needs. If you need a house, tell them, damn, I need a new house. Yeah, but I can help with that. But can you help me with an apartment? I can help you with that. I'll take it. That's it. It's real simple. Get your needs met. When you get your needs met, you won't feel so used.
Woo! Like Ric Flair say, woo! And they are so lost in their delusion that they don't see any harm that they're doing to themselves. Now watch this. Now this is going to trip you out right here.
I know he's studying and he's working part-time as well, but I just feel like in terms of finances, there could be a bit more from his side.
What do you mean? Like, in terms of like, you want him to pay more bills, you want him to buy more food?
Like he does that already, but I just feel like if there was another means of income, he works in the health.
Look at this man's face, man. He looking at her like, bitch. But you look at him, it look like he kind of hurt in the face from what she's saying. You know why? That's the look of a man who feels very unappreciated. This woman just said he does everything. Cooking, clean, providing those things, but it's not enough. It still isn't enough. And then she first said he's going to school, he's working. So this is a productive, decent man, but that still is not enough.
The health sector. So I just feel that going in 5 times a week for short hours, it could be better if the hours were actually put together. So it could be like maybe 3 long days instead of 5 short days. Okay. And then maybe the extra 2 days, find another source of income.
What's your thoughts on that, Lucky?
I think she's got an agenda, because why are you asking about my work when I could pay my bills?
So Anna, what do you want from all of this?
What I would like is for us to be at a place where we're financially stable, and I believe like he has the potential for that. It's just that sometimes he does seem...
Look at that face, man. Look at that brother's face, man. Look at that face right there. You see his eyes look kind of teary up too. That woman doesn't even look that damn good. This is what happened, ladies and gentlemen. Gentlemen, when you get emotionally attached to a gold digging hoe. That's what that is. When you got a woman that you're in love with and she doesn't appreciate any of your efforts, man, it will drive you insane, because you'll find yourself keep trying to do more and more and more just to get her validation. You can never receive the type of validation you want from a woman who never appreciates anything you're doing. So every effort, you can buy her the moon, you can buy her a new Maserati, and she'll be like, why you just buy one Maserati? Why you didn't buy me 2? You can build her a house, she'll be like, why you made it where it's like 2 stories? Why you make it 3 stories? She's always going to be pushing the goalposts. I feel sorry for this brother, but I hope he learns from this.
To be a bit laid back or not actually communicating properly with me what it is that he's doing with money. There's money, it's just not enough.
She wants those materialistic things. She wants to go out every week on a date. We do dates, we do spa, we do hotels, we do getaways, we do concerts.
Now this man tell you that he take her to the spa, he takes her out to dates, he paying for stuff, going on trips, doing getaways, and it still is not enough.
But it's never enough.
Oh my God, man. Oh my God, y'all. Well, anyway, I'll be doing a live stream. I will be doing a live stream this Sunday. I was trying to do one this midweek, but I had an emergency, so I had to go out of town, so I wasn't able to do that one. But this Sunday, I will be doing a live stream at 5:15 Central Standard Time, Jack. And it's going to still be the same topic that I wasn't able to get to because I had to leave town. It's going to be about generational curses and how it impacts Black communities. I'll be doing that this upcoming Sunday at 5:15 Central Standard Time. And thank y'all for y'all support out there. Y'all have a good one now, you hear?